South Tama County School District Board is weighing what to do with its old middle school building. A hearing on the issue just got underway a few minutes ago in Toledo. And KCRG TV9's Jocelyn Pisha spoke with the Toledo mayor and some people who live there today. So, Jocelyn, what do they want to see happen to this property?
Well, Beth, the consensus among the people I spoke with is that they don't want the building to just sit vacant. The property includes the school, some tennis courts, and an old football field. So now, after a public hearing that's happening tonight, the school board will decide whether to sell or keep it. Following a 2022 bond referendum to move the South Tama County Middle School into the former Iowa Juvenile Home, the previous school building now sits empty. A vacant building is something Toledo Mayor Brian Sokol doesn't want to see.
You drive around any small town, and if there's a school building sitting empty, you know, nothing good happens with an empty school building.
The school board is in talks with a buyer from Missouri and a developer from California to sell the property for roughly $20,000. But Mayor Sokol says there's been a lack of communication from the developer with the city, as they haven't even inquired about changing the zoning, sowing some doubts.
That gives us some pause, you know, as far as, you know, just asking, show us your past projects. Basically what we're being sold is a promise, and it's a big property to be sold on a promise.
District Superintendent John Kane says the developer plans to turn the property into an international school or children's home. That home would bring new students into the district, which he says they're more than equipped to handle. If the purchase doesn't happen, Toledo resident Sarah Byers says she'd love to see a recreation center.
Maybe an indoor pool would be wonderful. So, yeah, I don't want it to just stay empty. If it can be used, that would be great.
Mayor Sokol says he sent a letter to the school board asking to not approve the purchase agreement, writing that it wouldn't be in the community's best interest.
Our concern really isn't even the proposed use. It's, you know, just the developer itself, but the lack of transparency with the developer. They've never reached out to the city. They've never, as far as I know, even come to Toledo to look at the property in person.
Superintendent Kane says he isn't sure what the board will decide, but he's confident it will be in the best interest of the district and community. The board could finalize their decision on the sale tonight after this public hearing. In the studio, Jocelyn Pisha, KCRG TV9.